Hello everyone, I'm Hunter, your host for today's video. Please hit that like button and subscribe. Today we will be talking about what you can look forward to if you're going to the Hunt Fest at Great America. I will be going over all the attractions. Number 1, the backwoods. Hunters visiting backwoods have no idea what is in store for them, and neither do you. As you press deeper into the resort, you quickly realize the lodge is like no other. It's not a place to unwind, it's a place to avoid. There's always a few full moon at backwoods, which is just fine for local werewolves on the hunt for their own prey. After you've ventured in too far to turn back, your group of hunters suddenly become the hunted, and others seemingly no way out. Screaming only alerts the werewolves to your location, which isn't good news since these unwelcome guests are the ultimate carnivores. Number 2, Chaos House. Mayhem and madness have taken over, and pandemonium reigns supreme in the Chaos House. First you'll start feeling confused, then disoriented, and eventually you'll find yourself going in circles over and over again, trying desperately to figure out which way is which. Enter at your own risk, because with a dizzying maze of mirrors, chain link fences, and glass walls, and a blindingly thick foggy haze, it's almost impossible to escape. Each room is more twisted than the last, confusing your senses with impressive illusions, blinding lights, and overwhelming mind benders. Amidst the chaos, faceless creatures attack from seemingly every direction, waiting to ambush you when you're most vulnerable. Will you be able to navigate the chaos that lies within this house and triumph over its merciless monsters? Number 3, Cornstalkers. A cult of evil scarecrows lies in wait in this overgrown path of debris. Hay bales and corn stalks. Guests must weave their way through this twisting maze of bedlam, dodging a series of dead ends and avoiding the stalkers who are dead set on forbidding anyone to escape. Beware of this old farm where evil lurks at every turn. Old buildings, old machetes, and old knives are used for unspeakably evil purposes by the now alive scarecrows. These people of the corn attack from every direction, the dense rubbish of this old field coming at you from all angles. This corn maze is so claustrophobic that it may be difficult to determine if you're navigating through tall corn stalks or a wall of terrifying fiends, blending seamlessly into your surroundings. This corn maze grows even eerier with old tractors and farming implements strewn throughout the confined path, pushing wanderers toward scarecrows lurking in the corn. Returning for another season of scares, Cornstalkers is a longtime favorite at Halloween haunt for those who have survived with evil creatures of the night. Number 4, Madame Mary's Massacre Manor. Money does not always buy happiness, especially for Madame Mary. Louisiana's wealthiest heiress has lost everything, and now she is exacting revenge on anyone who comes into her domicile. Worst of all, she has begun practicing voodoo and is turning healthy humans into the living dead in a matter of moments. She still attempts to portray an aura of elegance, but the evil inside her shows through like the light of a full moon on a cold fall night. The terror begins upon entering the hallways and bedrooms of Madame Marie's Massacre Manor, which has been littered with those she has turned into zombies and the remnants of those she simply murdered for pleasure. Her grand ballroom's chilling organs call out with haunting hums. Madame Marie has even set a delectable table for you to join her, but her goal may be to actually have you for dinner. Number 4, the new Killer Clown Town. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, step right up. If you're brave enough, enter a twisted world where extraordinary freaks and disgruntled sideshow curiosities roam the dark midways in search of new traveling circus acts. These deranged clowns are down with trying to make you laugh. Now all they want to do is see you scream. This new one sounds scary. Number 5, the new Wax Museum Blackout. The Chamber of Horrors Wax Museum is open, and Miss Lizzie invites you to examine her collection of most feared villains, murderers, criminals, and miscreants imaginable. So lifelike, so unbelievable, so haunting, you'll think they're aliens. The museum's wax sculptures have come to life, and now they believe they possess the souls of those whom they represent. Annie Boleyn sits ready to meet her fate, and the villainous barber, Sweeney Todd, has found a home in the Wax Museum Chamber of Horrors. Visuals of the Axeman preparing to behead Marie Antoinette, a towering Frankenstein, and his bride. Number 6, Ripper's Revenge. As darkness rises and blinding fogs rolls in off the channel, terror mounts on the streets of London. Now Jack and his ghoulish trope of misfit villains are dead set on taking over the town. Watch your back as you make your way through the scare zone, because the Ripper is anxiously waiting the perfect time to exact his revenge. With towering facades and dark alleys, Jack Cruz has plenty of places to hide. Will you find your way out of the old town before the Ripper finds you? Number 7, Roadkill Roadhouse. This delicious restaurant is loaded with ribs, steaks, and more. However, rumor has it that this was in the front of you may actually be fine human flesh. Blood and gore abound as roadkill roadhouse's staff continuously prey on the innocent, or simply looking for a nice dinner out with friends. It's difficult to determine the worst way to go when the remains of the wayward diners are seen in pressure cookers, on the barbecue, and even in piles of boiled meat. Recently harvested body parts are ready for tonight's dinner service, while others are still being prepped for the evening. The twisted chefs inside the debate among themselves if the bodies are best served baked, broiled, seasoned, or simply raw. If you survive the walk to your table, you should definitely order the sample platter. It's everything a carnivore could possibly want. Number 8, the Tooth Fairy. Tooth Fairy can't wait for you to get your next loose tooth. The twisted tooth fiend is on the hunt for baby teeth. Any way she can get them, even if she has to drag her victims out of their bedroom window to grow her dental collection. As you drill deeper and deeper into the Tooth Fairy's malicious lair, the distant screams of her victims and the consequent squeals of dental tools will hit a nerve and leave you squirming. Follow the Tooth Fairy's tormented minions and evil dentists on a living nightmare through an endless, twisted dentist office. Number 9, Zombie High. It's back to a ghoul at Zombie High. The simple walk through the school on the way to prom is a horrifying experience in Zombie High, as it seems as if you are the only one who has not been turned into a zombie. Yet the hallowed halls of the Zombie High beckon you to a horrific homecoming of flesh-eating hellions. That is, if you can make it to the dance. Every classroom has been torn apart as the student body fights for their lives, defending themselves from the impending zombie apocalypse. The ill-fated school's cafeteria, theater labs, locker room, and main office have all been overrun by the undead. Those who hide in the library find no sanctuary, as your apocalyptic former classmates are now looking to make a meal of you. The gym is ghastly scene, straight from a horror movie, except now you're part of the living nightmare. Don't be tardy or you might not get to graduate alive. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Hope this helped you out, and goodbye.